This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Friday, March the 11th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today Morning News Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, the Frendel Stewart administration proposes to slash its budget for Customs and the Excise Department by over 80% for the coming 2016-2017 fiscal year. This as the process of integrating customs into the Barbados Revenue Authority is due to take place in earnest. When one compares the $23.88 million customs received in fiscal year 2015-2016, it is only due to receive a vote of $4.66 million for 2016-2017. The estimates of revenue and expenditure laid in Parliament this week also revealed a proposed reduction in wages for customs. The allocation has dropped significantly from $5.856 million last year to just over $850,000. Now, despite a high level of liquidity in the banking system, Barbados and other tourism-dependent Caribbean states remain financially vulnerable. That's the warning from one of this island's leading economists. Presenting the key findings of the first Regional Financial Stability Report during a session which was streamlined live yesterday from the Central Bank of Barbados, Deputy Governor Cleverston Haynes pointed out that the banking sector, which currently accounts for 2/3 of the region's financial system, was well capitalized. However, he acknowledged that over the past 7 years, the incidence of non-performing loans has increased, while credit growth has slowed, especially in services-led economies.
And then there's the whole issue of systemic risk. And this systemic risk comes because we have banks and insurance companies that are very large within the region. Because the region only has a small number of banks, and to some extent you can say a small number of large insurance companies, you have a concentration of assets in the various institutions. And therefore, if one of these institutions were to fail, it could create spillovers across the rest of the financial sector. So the whole issue of systemic risk was very of concern to us, and we looked at that. But we believe that at present, our individual institutions are strong enough to avoid the systemic risk. But of course, we have to monitor these entities and also to look at the impact that macroeconomic imbalances could have on the performance of our institutions.
Preliminary results from the ongoing research into the economic impact of the Zika virus on Barbados show that tourists have not changed their interest in coming to the island for holiday. However, economics professor at the Cayfield campus of the University of the West Indies, Winston Moore, tells Barbados Today that whether people will actually follow through and book would be known by around June.
We're only going to have an idea of that impact on tourist arrivals numbers 2 or 3 months from now when the travel data comes in. Now, if the Zika virus does have a negative impact on travel, this then means that there are going to be implications for tax revenue to the region, foreign exchange earnings, and, there's some very broad spillover effects of tourism on the entire economic activity.
In sports, West Indies will play their second T20 warm-up match on Sunday against Australia after losing by 45 runs to India in the first match yesterday. Chasing 186 for victory, only opener Chris Gayle was good enough to reach the 20s as the Caribbean side were bundled out for 140 in the final over. Gayle scored 20 from 11 balls, and fellow Jamaican Andre Russell was the next best scorer with 19 from 13 deliveries. Jerome Taylor was the best bowler for the Windies. He looked back at some of the areas the team fell short.
The kids kept falling in cluster. So I guess that's one area we can improve on. As I said, as a team working towards one common goal, which is winning, there's always room for improvement. And we're going to go back to the drawing board again and come again after this game.
Taylor says the match was also good preparation for the Windies in the event they encounter India again in the upcoming tournament.
Well, certainly it has provided us with a lot of insight as to what the Indians are going to be like. So there's a lot to take from this game, and we're certainly going to take a lot from this game, so that if we do come up against them again, we can give a better account of ourselves. So today's game is a very good insight for us.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Read all about it, read all about it. Get your paper, only $2.25, let's get your paper.
You again with that stale news from yesterday. I got the Barbados today on my phone, and I just get my news for free.
What do she?
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Hey, I'm Rabia. Look out for my new segment, Fashion and Beauty with Rabia, coming out this week. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to cover hair, nails, shoes, everything fashion and beauty. I'm excited, and you should be too.
Turning now to news from the region. A team of prison officers from Guyana will be heading to the United States in just over a month's time to take part in a mock prison riot following the Caribbean country's deadliest prison riots in recent history. More in this HGP-TV News report.
A mock prison riot features hands-on training and technology exposure to corrections, law enforcement, military and public safety practitioners.
Cabinet has agreed to the Guyana Prison Services participation in the 18th Mock Prison Riot MPR to be held at the decommissioned West Virginia State Prison in Mongsville, West Virginia, USA from May 1st to 4th, 2016.
Natural Resources Minister Raphael Trotman. He made the announcement at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. The minister pointed out that the mock prison riot facilitates training and technology deployment and demonstrations, resulting in candid practitioner feedback that shapes the law enforcement and corrections industry.
On the international scene, a man who attended Donald Trump's rally in North Carolina was arrested and charged yesterday with 2 criminal counts of assault and disorderly conduct after multiple videos posted online appear to show him punching a protester in the face. 78-year-old John McGraw was questioned and arrested by the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office in connection with the incident after police identified him as the man in the video. McGraw appears in the video to punch a black protester in the face as he was being escorted out of the venue with a group of protesters by a half-dozen police officers. Now, the incident occurred during Trump's rally Wednesday night in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The department has also opened an internal investigation probing whether the officers in the video who did not detain or arrest McGraw on site should have done so. And finally, here's something to think about. Scientists in Vietnam have confirmed a case of bipaternal twins, or twins who have different fathers. A Vietnamese couple recently brought their fraternal twins to the Center for Genetic Analysis and Technologies in the country's capital of Hanoi to have DNA tests after pressure from extended family members who noticed the children did not look alike. The test showed there was no mix-up in the hospital. The twins have the same mother, but different fathers. How's that possible? Well, it's something to think about. And that's news and sports. However, you can join us again this afternoon for more. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also, tune into channel 99 on Flow TV and to Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.